The NFL schedule release drops officially on a Thursday evening, but of course there are sanctioned leaks amongst their media partners, and a handful of games we know are coming up, the international games, as well as Black Friday, Christmas Eve, as well as New Year's Eve. And thankfully, the Minnesota Vikings aren't involved in any of them, right? So even though, yes, the Vikings had a great game last Christmas Eve against the New York Football Giants, Christmas Day against the Saints a couple years ago, not so good, as well as internationally, yes, they beat the Saints, but again, if the Vikings played every single one of their games Sunday at noon, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All right, this is what it would be, including the Super Bowl. Screw this 5:20 p.m. stuff, noon Central Time. Super Bowl. There you go. But 5 international games have been announced. So 3 in England, 2 in Germany for the first time ever. Week 4, you got the Falcons and the Jaguars. Cool. I guess Bijan Robinson against, I don't know, whatever, Trevor Lawrence and whatnot. So they're in London. And the Jaguars, this is such a bad beat. Where the Jaguars have 2 games, so they lose 1 home game. They have 1 game on the road. I assume they're just going to stay over in London because otherwise that would be stupid. Shad Khan, I believe Shad Khan also owns Fulham. But Jaguars versus Bills, they're billing this as the Josh Allen versus Josh Allen game, which is hilarious. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence against Josh Allen. I think that'll be a really fun quarterback duel. Unfortunately, it's in Tottenham. The Todders of Tottenham. Just a bunch of tossers, whatever. 6, Liverpool. That's right. Week 6. So 3 weeks in a row, you're going to be in London. Week 4 games at Wembley, I believe. Week 6, you got Ravens and the Tennessee Titans over at Tottenham again. So you have Lamar Jackson and that probably prolific offense with Todd Monken and against the Titans. Ryan Tannehill throwing to literally the worst wide receiver room in the National Football League besides Treylon Burks. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough, man. They'll be like, oh, this is football then. No, it's going to be like, so the Ravens, actually this game is going to look like a rugby match because it's going to be all running and no throwing. It's exactly what it's going to be. Week 9, back-to-back 2 games in Germany, Frankfurt. You got the Dolphins and the Chiefs. That'll be pretty good. I mean, so the Dolphins, speed kills coming down the mountain. Kansas City Chiefs, of course, with Mahomes and whatnot. And then week 10, you got the Colts. Hey, Anthony Richardson, exporting. There you go, against the Patriots and Belichick. I'm sure he's really happy about this. Because it's one thing to have international travel. I mean, yes, London is 6 hours ahead, but then you're going all the way to the continent. You're going all the way to Germany. It's going to be a little bit rough. But again, I'm just thankful that the Vikings aren't involved in any of these international game shenanigans. So, yeah. Black Friday, first game ever, which I'm kind of shocked that they haven't done this before. But, of course, they're going to have their 3 Thanksgiving games. Those are TBD. And then they're going to have a game on Black Friday. It's going to be the Dolphins versus the Jets. Yes, the major billing is Aaron Rodgers. Although, by week 12, I mean, he may have his ailments at this point. He may have a toe or a thumb or whatever. Tua's probably a stone cold lock to be knocked out of the lineup by this point. So, who knows? I mean, this is going to be Skylar Thompson against Zach Wilson. Breathe it in, and it's still going to be a great game. Well, maybe not a great game, but we're going to watch because it's a standalone game, and people probably have to make up their jelly bean gambling losses after Thanksgiving. That's what happens, man. Christmas Day. So, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve sync up with Sundays this year. So there's going to be a full NFL slate in those weeks. But Christmas Day game, Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 3:30. So after you open the presents, after you got the friends and family over, and have yourself a nice dinner and just watch Daniel Jones try to play football. Hey, you got all that money, but Daniel Jones, it's going to be really rough for you when you don't get to play Ed Donatell defense. But the Eagles, I'm sure the Eagles are. Santa's going to be there. I didn't even think about this. Santa's going to be there in front of the Eagles fans. They have to live up to their name. Like, I don't even care if there's no snow. They have to BYOS, bring your own snow, and all that stuff. So. Going back to the 2017 NFC title game, like I understand that Vikings fans generally didn't have a good time being surrounded by Eagles fans, but they certainly have a reputation. They boo Santa Claus, they punch police horses. Also, we sort of asked for that karma putting the Diggs jersey on the Rocky statue, but I digress there. And people are like, oh, they're throwing beers at us. Oh, they're throwing unopened beers at us. Catch it, shotgun it right in their face, maintaining full eye contact. And plus, I mean, it's Philly, so it's probably Yingling. I mean, come on, man. Anyways, then on New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve is a Sunday, so it's going to be full regular slate, but it is going to feature the matchup of the Bengals and the Chiefs. So them getting it on again. Joe Burrow has a winning record against Patrick Mahomes, no big deal. And for me, I mean, these two are the top two quarterbacks in the AFC, where the AFC is stacked, yes, and Josh Allen is very good. Trevor Lawrence is going to be good. Herbert is good, but these two are the creme de la creme. Like, these two are the Brady and Manning of this generation. So I absolutely love when the Bengals and the Chiefs get together. But yet again, very happy the Vikings don't play here, that the Vikings don't play here, that the Vikings don't play here, and the Vikings certainly don't play here. Because like I said, every single game is on Sunday noon. Woo! That's right, babe. That's right. Your thoughts are thoughts. NFL's sanctioned schedule leaks. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.